WNBA drama is back, and it's bigger than ever. Kia Nurse has stepped into the spotlight again, making bold statements about the league's CBA, and fans are not happy. But here's the question everyone's asking. Is she really speaking for the players, or is she riding the wave created by bigger stars like Caitlin Clark? The reactions online have been explosive. Some fans are calling her delusional, others say she's out of touch with the reality of the league. And while Nurse talks about revenue share and player rights, critics argue she's focusing on the wrong battles. After all, the WNBA has made big strides in maternity rights, player safety, and housing, but salaries and financial security remain a hot topic. It's a story full of tension: star power versus league structure, ambition versus reality. And at the center of it all is Nurse, trying to position herself as a voice for progress. But the question lingers: will her words help the league evolve, or will they push fans further away? By the end of this video, you'll see why this latest WNBA controversy has everyone talking, and why it might change the league forever. The WNBA just served up another round of drama, and this time Kia Nurse is front and center. She recently spoke out about the league's CBA, sparking intense debates online. But fans are divided. Some see her as a leader pushing for player rights. Others, they say she's out of touch, riding the coattails of bigger stars like Caitlin Clark. And honestly, the reactions have been wild. People aren't holding back. Some call her delusional. Others question why she's even the face of this conversation. So what did Nurse actually say? She focused on revenue share, emphasizing that players deserve a bigger piece of the pie. On paper, that sounds fair. Everyone wants more, right? But critics argue she's missing the bigger picture. The league has already made major strides: improved maternity benefits, safer travel, better player housing, and enhanced health protections. Owners have even increased maximum salaries significantly over the next few years. Yet Nurse's statements made some fans feel like the players are ignoring the reality. The WNBA is growing, but it's still a business, and pushing too hard could backfire. Then there's free agency, another hot topic she touched on. Nurse described it as both freedom and uncertainty, highlighting the stress of not knowing where you'll play or live next season. Many players relate, but some argue she's glossing over the fact that millions of fans already support the league and its biggest stars, and public perception matters more than ever. What makes this story even more compelling is the tension between star players and the league's leadership. Fans notice the divide. The online chatter is relentless. Tweets, Instagram stories, and comment threads are exploding with debates. Is Nurse genuinely leading, or is she just amplifying voices that already dominate the headlines? Ultimately, this isn't just about one player or one negotiation. It's about the WNBA's evolving identity, the balance between growth and player advocacy, and the drama that comes when those worlds collide. Kia Nurse stepping into the spotlight has reignited questions about leadership, fairness, and respect, both on and off the court. And what happens next? That's the million-dollar question. Fans are watching, waiting, and debating. And one thing is clear: this WNBA story isn't over, not even close. The WNBA's collective bargaining agreement, or CBA, has become a lightning rod, and Kia Nurse isn't holding back. She's been talking about revenue share, calling it the next big step for the league. On one hand, it makes sense. Players want to see a bigger slice of the financial pie. But here's the thing: the league has already made significant strides. Recent CBAs brought major improvements: maternity rights, better travel conditions, safer housing, and enhanced health protections. The league is growing, but Nurse's comments made some fans feel like the players are overlooking that progress. Revenue share sounds technical, but at its core, it's about money flowing to the players as the league earns more. Critics argue that the WNBA owners have already made generous offers. They increased the maximum salary over 4 years to as much as $2.4 million annually. That's a serious commitment. So, when Nurse emphasizes more revenue, Some fans see it as pushing for extra benefits while the league is already giving more than ever. Then there's public perception. The league is trying to balance growth with sustainability. If the players push too hard, the backlash could hurt both fans and finances. Fans online aren't holding back. Many point out that revenue share debates sometimes overshadow the actual game. People are quick to argue. Players have made incredible strides, but acknowledging the league's efforts is equally important. Nurse's statements also highlight a divide in player priorities. While some want financial fairness, others focus on visibility, fan engagement, and growth opportunities. The tension is real. It's a delicate line between advocacy and overreach, and social media is amplifying every comment. Some fans question whether the timing is right, especially since free agency and the upcoming season are already full of uncertainty. The story doesn't stop with numbers. It's about influence, leadership, and how the WNBA positions itself as a top-tier league. Nurse stepping into this spotlight has reignited debates on what players deserve versus what the league can realistically provide. Fans are divided, and the conversation is far from over. Revenue share isn't just a financial issue. It's a symbol of power and respect in the league. How players push for it and how owners respond could define the WNBA's future. One thing is certain. The drama surrounding the CBA and Nurse's role in it is far from finished, and every statement she makes keeps the conversation alive. The tension between WNBA owners and players has never been more visible. On one side, you have players like Nurse pushing for more revenue share and bigger benefits. On the other, owners have laid their cards on the table, and the numbers are eye-opening. Reports show the league's offers aren't small. They started at $800K and moved up to $1.3 million, with the max deal projected to reach $2.4 million in just 4 years. That's a huge increase for a league that's still growing in visibility and revenue. Yet many fans feel the players' demands overshadow the league's contributions. Owners argue that giving everything players want could risk financial stability, potentially losing hundreds of millions. From a business standpoint, they claim the league is already stretching to reward talent. From a public perspective, some supporters say players are coming off as entitled, especially when these debates dominate social media. The optics aren't great. The clash isn't just about money, it's about perception, leadership, and leverage. Players want recognition for their role in the league's growth, and owners want to maintain sustainability. Some see the players' push as necessary advocacy, while others argue it's tone-deaf given the offers already on the table. Critics point out that media narratives sometimes exaggerate tensions, framing the league as stingy when, in reality, both sides are negotiating heavily. Fans online are split. Some cheer the players for standing up and demanding fair compensation. Others criticize what they call a disconnect from reality. They point to the fact that average salaries are approaching $600K, a figure most athletes in other sports never see, and question why more is needed. It's a debate about fairness, timing, and visibility. Every comment, every interview keeps the conversation alive, making this more than just a contract negotiation. It's a public drama. This standoff also raises questions about leadership. How should players advocate without alienating fans? How should owners reward without overextending? Every move, every public statement is being dissected. And while the numbers tell one story, perception tells another. The WNBA is navigating a tricky balance. Grow the league, reward the players, and keep fans engaged. In the end, the drama between owners and players is far from resolved. It's a mix of money, power, and public image that will shape the league's future. Fans are watching, players are speaking, and owners are calculating. How this standoff ends could redefine the WNBA for years to come, and every new comment keeps the tension rising. Free agency in the WNBA has become a battleground, and uncertainty is the word on everyone's lips. With the CBA still unresolved, Players don't know where they'll be next season, how much they'll earn, or even what contracts will look like. For athletes like Kia Nurse, this means balancing opportunity with insecurity. She described it as a world where you have freedom to choose, but that freedom comes with serious unknowns. Where will you live? Who will you play with? How will your career trajectory change? These questions hang over every decision. Off-seasons are now a test of control. Many players are investing their time in what they can control, training, conditioning, and playing in leagues like Athletes Unlimited. For some, it's also about maintaining visibility and marketability. But even that doesn't fully remove the stress. Every player knows the season can change in an instant. Injuries, trades, or league decisions can rewrite plans overnight. Fans watching from the outside often don't see the personal stakes. Free agency isn't glamorous. It's a constant negotiation between career growth, financial stability, and personal life. Yet the public focus remains on headlines and controversies, making it feel like players are only demanding more money or perks. The reality is far more complex. Players are navigating a high-stakes chessboard with limited information and little margin for error. Some argue the WNBA's leadership mishandled this moment. Poor communication and social media missteps have fueled backlash. When players voice frustrations, critics say it alienates fans, but when they stay silent, it feels like passivity. It's a delicate line, and each public comment, whether from a player or the association, can amplify scrutiny. The uncertainty of free agency also highlights structural challenges. Salaries are improving, but market visibility is still limited compared to other major leagues. Players are fighting for recognition, stability, and respect while balancing the optics of negotiation. Every decision has ripple effects, from fan engagement to league sustainability. In this chaotic free agency environment, the stakes aren't just contracts, they're reputations, careers, and the future of the league itself. Fans debate, social media reacts, and every new update keeps the tension high. How players navigate these uncertainties could define not only their careers, but also how the league is perceived for years to come. Free agency is more than movement. It's a test of resilience, strategy, and patience. And right now, the WNBA is a pressure cooker, with every player, every contract, and every decision under a magnifying glass. Public perception in the WNBA has become as intense as the games themselves. Every comment, every post, every negotiation is scrutinized, replayed, and dissected across social media and mainstream outlets. Players like Kia Nurse and Natasha Cloud find themselves caught in the crossfire, facing criticism not just for performance but for speaking out. Fans and commentators alike debate whether the league is fair, if players are overstepping, or if management is failing. The media narrative often paints WNBA stars as either heroes or villains, and there's little middle ground. When players advocate for changes, they're accused of being greedy or disconnected from reality. When they stay quiet, they're accused of complacency. Public perception can shift overnight, and viral moments have the power to overshadow actual on-court achievements. Even Rebecca Lobo, a respected voice in basketball, has commented on how missteps have eroded fan support, signaling that the fallout isn't just online chatter, it's mainstream criticism. Social media amplifies everything. Fans react strongly to any perceived disrespect or miscommunication, whether it's about Caitlin Clark's impact or the ongoing CBA negotiations. Stories spread quickly, sometimes fueling drama that has little to do with basketball but everything to do with optics. WNBA players now have to consider how their words and actions are interpreted, balancing authenticity with public perception. Ownership and management play a role too. Offers and negotiations are leaked, analyzed, and debated, often painting both players and league officials in an unflattering light. Critics argue that the WNBPA's communication strategy has occasionally worsened the situation, causing confusion and frustration among fans. Every decision, whether about revenue share, maternity rights, or travel accommodations, is under a microscope, creating an environment where perception can overshadow performance. At the same time, some players are trying to reclaim the narrative. Through media appearances, interviews, and controlled messaging, they attempt to highlight their professionalism, skill, and dedication. Yet the tension between advocating for fair treatment and maintaining public favor is constant. Fans may cheer, but backlash is never far behind, and viral debates can dominate headlines more than actual gameplay. In this environment, media perception can influence careers, endorsements, and the league's reputation. Every interview is strategic, every social post calculated, and every move on or off the court can become a talking point. The WNBA's future depends not just on talent, but on how players, league officials, and fans navigate this high-pressure landscape. Media scrutiny isn't going away, it's intensifying. And in the WNBA, perception often carries as much weight as performance. Respect, or the lack of it, has become a central theme in the WNBA. Every season, the narrative shifts between which players are celebrated, which are undervalued, and who is seen as carrying the league versus riding coattails. Kia Nurse, Natasha Cloud, and other prominent figures are often at the center of these debates, as fans question whether certain players receive the recognition they deserve. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's rise has sparked comparisons, sometimes unfairly, pitting one star against another and fueling controversy. Rookie versus veteran tension plays into this too. Fans and analysts scrutinize leadership, asking whether younger players are stepping up or merely benefiting from established stars. Veterans argue they've earned their voice through experience, while rookies push to make their mark. Social media amplifies every slight, real or imagined, creating a high-pressure environment where respect isn't just earned, it's constantly tested. A single post, comment, or quote can ignite conversations that last for weeks, framing players as either deserving of praise or unfairly overrated. Disrespect isn't always about performance, it's about perception. Fans notice who gets highlighted in broadcasts, who drives ticket sales, and who gets the media spotlight. Players like Nurse have faced backlash for speaking out on issues like the CBA, as critics claim they overstep or misrepresent the player experience. At the same time, other stars are elevated simply for visibility, creating a dynamic where respect feels inconsistent and sometimes transactional. The league itself influences these narratives. How the WNBA communicates achievements, negotiates contracts, and showcases talent directly affects which players are celebrated. Fans respond not only to on-court performance but to messaging from both players and the league. Public disputes, whether about revenue share, free agency, or social issues, further complicate respect dynamics. Yet amid all this, some players are reclaiming their narrative, proving through actions rather than words why they deserve recognition. High-scoring performances, clutch plays, and leadership on and off the court can shift perception quickly. But the conversation doesn't stop there. Every victory, every misstep, every media appearance is dissected, ensuring that respect is never guaranteed. It must be defended continuously. In the WNBA, respect is currency. It's shaped by talent, visibility, media coverage, and fan perception. And navigating it requires as much strategy as the game itself. Players not only compete on the court, they compete in the court of public opinion, where every moment can redefine who's respected and who's overlooked. As the season unfolds, one thing is crystal clear. The WNBA is far more than just basketball. Every game, every contract negotiation, and every social media post feeds into a larger story. A story about visibility, respect, and the delicate balance between performance and perception. Players are no longer just athletes. They are brands, activists, and sometimes lightning rods for controversy. The league thrives on talent, but it also thrives on narrative. And the way that narrative is shaped can define careers almost as much as points and rebounds. Take free agency, for example. The drama isn't just about salaries or where a player signs. It's about control, influence, and the uncertainty of professional sports. Players like Kia Nurse, Natasha Cloud, and others voice their priorities, from revenue share to workplace conditions. But every statement is filtered through media, fans, and league perspectives. The push and pull between what players want and what the league can sustainably offer creates tension that extends far beyond the court. And fans are paying attention. They notice who speaks out, who wins, and who seems to benefit from visibility while others get overlooked. But here's the twist. Respect, influence, and career longevity are never static. A single performance can flip the conversation. One clutch play, one breakout season, or one leadership moment can redefine a player's narrative entirely. Meanwhile, rookies push to stake their claim, veterans fight to maintain theirs, and the league constantly evolves around them. Every move, both on and off the court, is a potential headline, and every headline contributes to a perception that can be as impactful as a game-winning shot. Ultimately, the WNBA's drama is inseparable from its growth. Fans, players, and media are all part of the ecosystem, shaping which voices are amplified and which stories dominate. The controversies, the debates over CBA deals, free agency, and respect, all of it paints a vivid picture of a league in transition. So, as the season marches forward, the real question isn't just who wins or loses on the scoreboard. It's who controls their story, who earns respect, and who can navigate the intense scrutiny of an ever-watchful audience. In the WNBA, every pass, every post, and every negotiation carries weight. And for the players, the fans, and the league itself, the game off the court may be just as gripping as the one on it. Because in this league, the story is never finished, and the next big twist is always just around the corner.